Up. He said Killer Cow, Losa BYB, and Steve Roy. Yeah, Steve, when he feel like it. When he feel like it. I can get with that. What's up, Fred? Fred said he can't remember his name, but the dude from Mumble Sauce. Okay. Black Boo. Kato Hammond. What's up, OG? He said there's only two in the game. Los and D. Floyd. Wow. Hey, Los and Killer Cow is pretty much a unanimous decision out here. Shout out to Steve Roy. I'm voting for Black Boo myself. He can get down. Who else did they say? 32, that's my man. That's what's up. Shout out to D. Floyd. Shout out to everybody that's down South Beach like right now. That's how we doing it. Hey, look, like I said at the top, we got a special guest. She is in the building. Good friend of mine. Been partying with her for years. Always party with her. Then got kind of acquainted a little bit later on in life when I wasn't shy to approach her and just introduce myself. Miss TiTi, Lysette is in the building. We gonna chop it up with her. You know what I'm saying? She got some big things popping off. We gonna find out what's popping. Then we gonna just get up out of here and let her go pop her. No, I'm not gonna say that. Hey, we got TiTi in the building. Let's get one song in. We gonna come back and chop it up with her. It's the Crankshot Radio Show. It's Go-Go Radio Live. It's your man DJ D Money. Let's go. Of course, I'm blowing with my man Trey. He called this joint No Place Like Home, brand new music. You won't hear them other DJs playing this. Let's go, Trey. It's the Crankshot. You see me, you see B, goddamn. Let's go.
First of all, let's start it off. Let's talk about how everybody wants to come here for the party. Cause they know DC's got the sexiest ladies that you ever saw. From all over the world. That's where I live. And I represent. That's where I'm from. It don't matter where I go. No place like home. DC, I love. In my heart and soul, running through my blood. Rock Creek to Anacostia Park. Riding round to that go-go sound. Harass sequoias down in Georgetown. Having fun, enjoying life. Spirit of Washington, feeling the vibe. Taking the Odyssey, midnight ride. Midnight cruising on the water. That's where I live. And I represent. That's where I'm from. It don't matter where I go. No place like home. DC, I love. And if you see something fly, then I bet you we started it. Cause we set the trends and they follow it. We got presidents and politics and model chicks. We got artists. And there's so many spots to get something to eat. Many places to go, many things to see. I've been around the world and I never seen a place like D.C. That's where I live. And I represent. That's where I'm from. It don't matter where I go. No place like home. DC, I love.
That's what it is. That's my man Trey right there, a.k.a. the youngster from UCB, Board of Administration Zone. That brand new joint right there is called No Place Like Home. That's what it is. And there's no place like home. I'm talking about, as he says, the D.C. That's how we get it in. Welcome to Washington, D.C. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Go-Go Radio Live. All wrapped up in GoWin.media. It's me, your man, DJ D Money. And I've been rocking with you since the hour 6 o'clock. And I hope you've been enjoying the ride, you know what I'm saying? Once again, taking you to the airport because people are headed down to South Beach. D.C. is taking over Miami this weekend. And some people are just hanging out in the good DMV, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, appreciate you because there's no place like home, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Hey, look, at the top of the show, I've been telling you about our special guest that's scheduled to come through. She got big things going on, and she is in the building. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Crank Shop. The one and only Miss Lysette is in here. What's going on?
That's a wonderful welcome. Welcome home. I love it.
I appreciate you. I love you back. Or as Mike would say, I love you more. That's what it is. Well, welcome to the Crank Shop Radio Show. You are no stranger to Go-Go Radio. You are family. And I guess for people who have no idea who Lysette is, you know, I don't know where they've been. But, I mean, you know, we could talk hours on your career, but just give them a quick synopsis of who you are, where you come, where you at, and then we'll get into all that other stuff.
All right, quick synopsis. I'm just a girl who started off on Teen Summit back in the day, got a deal with Dallas Austin, wrote a few records for a few people you know, wrote with a few producers you know out there, and then came home when that didn't work and came home and got into a go-go band, and that's where everybody kind of in DC knows me from. So I'm just a music industry girl that, you know, jumped into the go-go scene, and then it's just kind of like a ride out history from there for 13 years.
Wow, 13 years
Yes.
You've been doing this.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You've been on the road with some A-listers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean, hey, look.
What you want me to do, name drop?
Let's
No.
Just name three that you really enjoyed. No, because then the other ones wouldn't call you back. Name three that you did that you work with. Just three randoms.
Three randoms. I've been blessed to tour and work with Nicki Minaj, Macy Gray, Khalees. Those are three.
Okay,
that I've been
and three
working
different
with.
lanes too.
Yep, three different
I like
lanes.
how you did that. All right, that's what it is. Of course, people here in the DMV, they're gonna forever label you the first lady of Backyard. Let me tell you, I always say she's doing her own thing. So, I mean, we're gonna always love you for that. But I like, you see, I didn't say Lysette, TiTi, formerly of or of, because you're doing your own thing. But I want to congratulate you because you came to Lucky Stripes not too long ago, and I was a DJ, and you came in there, and I'm sitting in the back, and I'm chilling, I'm twisted, and I looked at Deuce 9, and I said, man, whoever that is up there singing sound just like Lysette. They don't got a clone. But it was you. You sound great with the crew.
Oh, thank you.
How much fun is it to come back on stage with your brothers?
It was that was a lot of fun that day. It was unexpected. Sometimes when I come home, I just be sitting at home and I just be like, dang, and it'll just hit you because it's 13 years and everybody knows back. And it's like we would play 5, 6, 7 times a week.
Right.
So it'll just hit you out of nowhere, and I just be like, I gotta go see the band. And that I can't really. I'm not at a point where I could go see and not feel like I belong on the stage. So it just happened, and that was a lot of fun.
I was gonna ask you, when you go out and say you go to see Backyard, do you just be like, I'm getting up there, or is it times that you just be like, I just want to hear the band, I don't want to get on stage?
I don't really go out, so
okay.
I'm not that type of girl. Like I don't even But prior to this year, prior to not being in the band, I never even really saw any other bands.
Really?
So like I wasn't never the type of person to like go out unless I was getting paid to go out.
Okay.
So right now it's like about educating myself, like what is actually here, like what didn't I see. So I tell you, in the last 30 days, I've seen a whole lot of bands and a whole lot of people just to see what musicians are here, you know. So yeah, for me, that's what it is. I don't really go out. So yeah, when I go out, it's just kind of like a reminder of where I belong on the stage, not necessarily that stage, but on the stage.
I like that. I like that. I might steal that. And I said it to your face, so when you hear it, don't be. Nah,
you belong on stage. You belong on stage.
I always tell them that I belong on something.
Yes,
you know,
you do.
That's what it is. But once again, I do appreciate you taking time out your schedule to come through. You've been doing a lot of writing. I already know. Because your penmanship game is like that. Because I've heard a couple of your songs outside of the go-go stage songs per se. You got something real big coming up in August. Actually, August 4th, right here in the DMV. I spoke about this location a little bit earlier. Tell us what you got popping.
Well, I just decided that I was, for a long time after I left the band, I just kind of shied away from getting on the stage because I really didn't know the stage without the band. So for me, this is like I'm not able to sit at home and not be on stage anymore. I can't. It's not in me.
Okay.
It doesn't
it's
feel
calling
right.
you now?
It's calling me.
Okay.
And so what I did was I know I didn't want to play straight go-go the whole time through. Because I believe every time the universe is going to put you where you're supposed to be every time. So I don't want to repeat what I've already done.
Right.
But I'm always thinking about, okay, what else can I do? How can I make this bigger and better? I feel like that's what I tried to do in the band. So for me, I took some of the city's best musicians and we made a band. And these musicians are from bands that y'all know. Okay, so I kind of want to say I have an all-star band. And what we did was we just took the songs that I've been writing that would be considered R&B, and we turned them into that same feel that I was bringing on stage when I would write my songs on stage with Backyard. So it's like it is going to be something different. It's something that no artist is doing. Everybody needs to be there. And if you don't go out, you should go out, because I'm the type of person that don't go out. And if I'm out, you should definitely be out with me.
There it is. All right, that's what's up. So that is August 4th. And let me because I always just say the winery, but I got to think there's people that's not familiar. It's the DC.
It's the City Winery.
The City
DC.
Winery is the official name.
City Wineries all over the United States. It's an open, it's like a forum for artists to come. They're making an initiative in New York, Chicago, and Atlanta. So a lot of us play all those different locations. Once we play one, I play in my home first. Y'all gotta come out so that the people that love me, if you love what I do, if you love what I did with the band, come show the winery who I really am, so that I can take this music that we love so much around the United States, because that opportunity is definitely there.
Okay, that's what's up. And that is August 4th, and I'm looking at my calendar because I want to see.
You got to
That's
be
a
there.
Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
That's a Sunday.
It's early. The doors open at 6:30, and City Winery starts on time.
Yeah.
So the show will start at 7:30, and it'll be over by 8:45, and you can still get home and go to work the next day.
That might be a good date night right there.
Yes.
That might be a good date night.
It is,
there.
I promise.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I I follow you on social media when you do post. You post every now and then. That's when I know you got something popping. So let me ask you, if you couldn't be singing, what would Lysette be doing?
I can't imagine life without music. I can't. And I'm doing other things, but I can't imagine life without music.
Really?
I can't. I got my hands in a few other things.
Okay.
I have one of Washington, D.C.'s top home staging boutiques, so I have an interior design boutique. I got 6 employees here. And,
all right.
That's my other love is interior design. But music, like, that's just who I am. I wouldn't be here if I couldn't sing.
Do you remember your first time performing?
My first time performing, that was horrible. It was in elementary school. It was at the school play. I was too nervous.
I'm a big I'm a big person on giving the people props, the school props. Shout out to the elementary school.
Shout out to Langley Park, Adelphi Elementary.
Okay.
That's where I went to school, Adelphi Elementary.
Okay.
Delphi, Maryland, Langley Park area. Yes.
You said it was terrible.
I was terrible. That I knew how to write. You know, I played piano before I sang. So I was a musician before I was a singer.
Okay.
So I was really good. I played for 10 years before I got on stage.
I was going to ask you, how long were you on the Ivories? 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years.
All right, so you can really play.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, okay. It's a little rusty.
I'm working on it. I'm very rusty now.
Do you find the theory that you learned in taking piano as a main foundation for what you do now?
Yeah, it did. I didn't even learn theory first. I played by ear. So
Okay.
I would put the radio on the piano, and I would just wait for the song to come on, and I would play the song. Then I would wait the next song. I would play that song, and I just kept doing that for like 6 hours at a time till I could chord and play the songs.
Oh.
And that's how I learned how to harmonize. That's how I learned how to sing. Was just like that, and then
Okay.
I got lessons.
Wow, because my mom, may she rest in peace, she forced me to play piano. That's why I asked you, because I wanted to see if someone else went through the torture that I went through.
Yeah, I didn't like it when I had to start taking lessons.
I wanted to play drums in the house, but thanks to, and he's listening, thanks to my big brother Bobby, he's down there in Alabama. He played drums earlier, and he's older than me. And of course, the racket in the house, when I came along and wanted to play drums, because you know, little boys wouldn't be like their big brother. Yeah. My mother wasn't having that. So she did really. Now that I'm older, I realized that music was kept us disciplined. Mm-hmm. It helped you mature. You had to, think. You had to stay on top of your stuff. But she always wanted to play piano. So she lived her dream through me, and they had to bang. But today, I thank her so much, because even with the DJ music, learning how to count, the turnarounds, working with the bands, of course, everybody know in Philly at UCB, and my era back in the day with Petworth, the marching band at Roosevelt, everything I do, it comes back to them 4 or 5 years that I learned piano. Now I wish I could have learned a little ear piano, but I was straight in the books, the theory side. But it helps me so much. That's why I asked you that. Some of the artists that just inspires you to do you. I think everybody listens to someone. Mm-hmm. So who are some of the artists that you just
right now? I'm listening to a few things that nobody else is probably listening to right now.
Okay.
I tend to do that. Like I was into her like well before when she was Gabby. So I try to find stuff that's up and coming. And so I'm listening to a lot of Emily King, Leanna LaHavis, and then I listen to a lot of old stuff. The Hers and the Summer Walkers. I listen to that new stuff. And then I listen to a lot of jazz because I'm always thinking about timing. And so right now I'm listening to that, and honestly, PJ Morton is like on replay.
The homie.
Yeah, he's on replay right now.
Okay, he's hot right now.
Yeah,
he's hot right now.
He's always been hot, but right now he's in a zone, and I really like it. So that's what I'm on repeat. Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. Do you dapper into the rap game?
You know what? I do it when no one is watching. So like, and I used to have a serious flow when I was a kid, and like I could do it, but I feel like because no one thinks I could do it, I don't really want to do it in front of nobody.
Okay.
But I love, like, that's what I listen to primarily, even the new ones. Like I'm into it. So don't be surprised.
Some rappers that you used to listen to. The older rappers.
I mean, the older rappers, I was a huge MC Lyte fan.
Okay.
So I really like all the MC Lyte stuff I knew. I was into Latifah. I was into the girls, but my favorite rapper of all time was Jay-Z. And Jay-Z's lyrics paint like pictures that make me write songs. Okay. So I was a huge Jay-Z fan, and I still am. So.
All right. Well, we could ride the South Beach together, because yes. I like I like Latifah, the movement, and I'm definitely a rock fan. I'm definitely part of the nation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we could ride down the South Beach, and all of us. We wouldn't have to change the CDs. We'd be good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Miss Lysette in the building with me right now. She's doing big things. August 4th, She's at the City Winery.
City Winery.
You know what I'm saying? Northeast side of town.
Yes.
I forgot the address, but we'll put the flyer out there and we'll get the address. But she is doing her thing on August 4th. This is her debut at this location.
Yes, it is.
We need the whole city to come out. You're going to be back from South Beach. You can't go party because you done blew all your money in South Beach this weekend, and when you came back, rent was due. So you can get this ticket and come on out and sit back and relax and support our own Miss Lysette as she does her thing August 4th. I'm definitely going to try to slide through. That's for sure. That's for sure. So let me ask you this. Are you a sports fan?
Not really.
Really?
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Hold it.
I'm not.
You're not no football,
I'm
no
a
basketball.
musician. Like I'm into music.
I mean, Drake's a musician, but look at him.
But I can't talk about sports. I don't like I like basketball, and then I like the teams for the colors. I'm no good at this sports stuff. I'm not that girl that's gonna be called. I'm not that. I know those girls.
She said I like the. So I'm gonna ask Lysette one day. I'll be like, hey, I don't know who to pick with this right here. I need to do this. You gonna pick a team, and it's gonna be because of the pretty colors on their uniform.
I tell you, I do like the Saints though, cause when I watch them play, they got fire behind them. It's a passion behind them. I can see it when they play.
Okay.
And I don't know anything about like the with the football. I don't know nothing about what they doing for real.
You just
but
feel
like
their energy.
I feel their energy,
That
and
who
I
that
have for
nation.
quite some time.
Shout to my man Bussy. That's a DC dude right there.
Okay,
Yeah, he
okay.
was with the Saints. That's our homie that was with the Saints. Yeah.
Okay,
So shout out to
okay.
Bussy right there. That who that nation. That's what it is. I was just. Did you check out Essence Fest?
I didn't.
You
I
didn't go?
I was working.
Because you said New Orleans. I was just wondering.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorite places. I've played Essence a few times.
You
and
have?
Yes, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward. I just want to be on that stage one time. That's my dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we definitely have to. When I say we, I'm talking about the DMV because social media. Is that social media? I knew it was powerful, but I didn't realize how powerful it was. When people get behind something and they just take their time instead of cracking a corny joke and push something, it's tend to come to reality. So we need to get the DMV on to get behind you
I appreciate
and do.
it.
We can do movements. Speaking of movements, how did you feel about the Don't Mute DC movement?
I thought it was amazing. First of all, I accidentally ended up being a part of it because me and my boyfriend and his son, we was at Ocean City, and I gotta give a shout out to Sean and Trace. They know I love them. That's my little family circle. But we were at Ocean City, and he is a huge go-go fan, and he bowled back to get to the Freedom Plaza for that Don't Mute DC. And when I got there and I saw the energy that was there, I was like, this is amazing. And the kids looked like they was 25 and under. So to me, it looked like go-go was being kept alive.
Mochella.
And so I appreciate it. And I feel like, every place has their thing.
Right.
New Orleans has Zydeco and brass bands. Chicago has their house stuff.
Right.
LA has their stuff. Oakland has their stuff. Like DC, like in this time, let me say this. I fully intend to take this music around the world.
Okay.
It is time. We haven't really done that since Sugar Bear and all that. Like, it's time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it does come from everybody that's listening. If you hear something you love, you got to go ahead and push it out there and support it and tell people. And artists that's making it, y'all got to focus on making things that's undeniably dope so the whole world can receive it. And I believe in go-go, and it doesn't need to be muted. You can't mute it.
Yeah.
And it should be all over the world.
That's what's up. I like how that came out. I like how that sounds. Speaking of EU in the butt, once again, happy birthday to Sugar Bear.
Happy birthday,
It is
Bear.
his birthday today. He is our legend. And I say our because he is our legend. You
Yes,
can't
he
take
is.
that from us. You know what I'm saying? They might bar the butt, but you won't take the legend from us. Happy birthday the Bear, you know what I'm saying? Well, look, let's get into one of your songs. Yes, I do have some of your songs. I have a couple tracks from you. Let's get into one of these joints right here. You might be surprised, like, he really has this. And we're going to get it in. We're going to chop it up with Miss TiTi. Yeah, let's do this. All right, this joint right here is called Leap. Right here, Go Radio, Crank Shop. It's your man D Money. Let's go.
Oh, darling, yeah. Oh, darling, love's like a bridge to me. I don't cross easily. I like to go where I can see. I get nervous when I'm not on the ground. The feeling that you're giving me, I'm taking off too easily. I'm flying, can't you see? Baby, you're gonna make me leap, leap head first off of the love bridge. I told myself that I wasn't gonna fall in love. All I think about is you're all I think about. Leap head first off of the love bridge. I told myself that I wasn't gonna fall in love. Now all I think about is you're all I think about. I don't wanna be the only one that feels the way I do. So I try to play it real cool so you don't get a clue. The more I hold back, the more you get close to me. I wanna let go, my broken heart's holding me. I'm finding it hard to keep both feet on the ground. When you're around, I wanna leap head first off of the love bridge. I told myself that I wasn't gonna fall in love. Now all I think about is leap head first off of the love bridge. I told myself that I wasn't gonna fall in love. Now all I think about is you're all I think about, baby. Ooh, you're all I think about. Every moment I even dream about you. Even sometimes I doubt. I can't imagine my life being without you. It wouldn't be the same if I didn't see your number beside your name. Oh baby, you're trying to make me fall in love and leap head first off of the love bridge. I told myself that I wasn't gonna fall in love. Now all I think about is you're all I think about. Leap head first off of the love bridge. I told myself that I wasn't gonna fall in love. Now all I think about is you and me and you. Oh, darling, oh, darling, you're gonna make me leave and fall in love.
Yeah. That joint right there is called Leap, Leap, Leap. That's Miss Lysette right there, man. Original joint, you know what I'm saying? They keep talking about our DMV artists don't have original music to be playing on them FM stations. I'm not even gonna go into that. Let's just prove that wrong. That's a classic for you, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you.
That's an OG song for you, but your pen game is on fire. I know your ink is low because you've been writing. You got some new product out there for the people to get. Tell us a little bit about that.
So my latest project is called Ellis for Love, and it's on everywhere. It's iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon. Go get it. It's 5 songs. I just put it out this year. So for everybody that's been on my timeline, like saying, do you have new music? Please look for it, and look for it under my name, Oweleo Lysette. Now, everybody knows me as Lysette or TiTi from being in the band, but for several reasons, I wanted to start using my first name. So if you go check Oweleo and then Lysette, you will see Ellis for Love everywhere you can get it. And I got some dope producers on my project. I got Chucky Thompson, who did something. I got DJ Big X from Atlanta, who from the Coalition DJs that did something on my record. And I have a new producer named Omar, who's mostly known in South Africa for the music that he's done over there. So I got a nice blend of like really good stuff that's still dope to ride to in the summertime.
All right. So look, I went in my library and I said, I know I seen this song in my library, the Trippin' Joint.
Oh,
So yeah, I did, and I have it under your official name.
Yes.
All right. So I might have to update the other one so I can have them all in one area. But tell me the story behind Trippin', and then we're going to get into that.
Trippin' came because I was looking for tracks, and I was in Southeast at the time, living in Southeast off Fairlawn, and I had a little studio in my spot, and I was looking for music, and I just didn't have nothing that I liked. So I just started sampling some stuff. I made the beat myself, and I started singing to it, and then I was like, dang, this sounds good. And then I called Bayou and Six from Cool Kids, and they did a ridiculously dope video that everybody needs to just go ahead and go to YouTube, check it out. Trippin' by Owelio Lysette, and we did it at the Tropicana down on U Street. And
On the corner right there.
They just made me. That video is the dopest video I've ever done.
Wow.
And yeah, all DMV produced, like all DC, Southeast and DC, and that's it.
All
and
right.
It's amazing.
That's
so.
what it is.
Yeah.
This joint's called Trippin'. Let's get into this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we run a little bit over. We gonna hold it down, Bounce Beat Radio, till they get here, all right? We got Lysette in the buildings. Trippin'. It's your man D Money Crank Shop. Let's go.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, mine's from the new project.
What drug was I taking? No, I think that's what the doctor said. I can hear him talking, but my lips won't say what's in my head. Am I living? Am I dead? Feels like heaven in your bed. I can't tell because I think I overdosed on you. You got me tripping off of you. Oh, my heart keeps racing, can't stop pacing. Tripping off of you. You got me checking my phone, checking my phone. I'm tripping off of you. Oh, I can't stop pacing, can't stop pacing. Must be something wrong to have me tripping off of you. Tripping off of you. Tell me what you gave me when I'm with you. I can't feel my legs. Overcome with pleasure, lost and turned out like the whisper said. When you want me, I say yes. Yes. Can't pretend that I protest. Yes. You're making me lazy. All I wanna do is lay up with you. You got me tripping off of you. Ooh, my mind keeps racing and I keep chasing. Tripping off of you. You got me checking my phone, checking my phone. I'm tripping off of you. Oh, I can't stop pacing, can't stop pacing. Must be something wrong. You got me tripping off of you.
Yeah.
Come down, worth the high.
That joint right there is called Trippin'. Miss Lysette right there. Hey, look. Once again, what's the name of the new project?
It is Ellis for Love.
L is for love.
And the show is August 4th at the City Winery, 1350 Oakey Street, Northeast. Come through. Show, doors open at 6. Show is at 7:30.
All right, that's what it is. Lysette, I want to thank you for coming through. I'm sorry we ain't have as much time as I thought. We're going to have to get you in here a little bit earlier next time.
Yes,
so we can
yes.
sit down and really chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? Well, once again, I want to appreciate you. I appreciate you. I want to thank you for coming through. I want to thank all the listeners that's been rocking out with me since the hour of 6 o'clock. Every Thursday night, the Crank Shot Radio Show, we gets it in. You already know we only got 2 hours from 6 to 8. So don't be late, because that's all we got for you to participate. On behalf of the Crank Shot Radio, you stay tuned. Bounce Beat Radio is ready to come on deck. And we're going to take you out with a little Lysette. Until next week, it's the Crank Shot Radio Show. This is Go Go Radio Live. Stay tuned for the Bounce Beat. Give me my damn keys back, girl.
You used to go hard, you was my point guard, and we was like Pippen and Jordan. You was my main thing, you made my bell ring, speed down, my body kept calling. We used to be close, we used to be tight, you used to come home to me at all about the fence check. Your lies, your drama, all your personalities, and all